Welcome to BioNerds and Engineers, where biology meets engineering, exploring the journeys of scientists, engineers, CEOs, and innovators through expert conversations and deep dives into groundbreaking research. Subscribe now to stay ahead in the world of innovation, technology, and leadership. I am Om.
And I am Urvi. Today, we are bringing you a highly requested explainer. Look, we absolutely know that competitive application seasons can be incredibly stressful. You are out there juggling classes, exams, and trying to figure out how to actually stand out for those coveted research or industry internships.
Exactly. And, everyone always talks about summer internships, right? But what about winter? Students are constantly asking me, when do those even open? How early should I prepare? So today, we are completely breaking down the ultimate winter internship playbook.
We've designed this explainer to take you from the quiet downtime of your winter break right through to the absolute triumph of securing a full-time offer. We are going to cover the winter advantage, how to prep your digital profile, the exact playbook for cold emailing, how to follow up without being super annoying, and finally, how to convert that short stint into a full-time job. Let's just get right into it.
All right, Section 1, the winter advantage, why winter break is your secret weapon.
So Urvi, let's clear the air for a second here. What exactly are winter internships? Are they different from the massive summer programs at major platforms like the Indian Institutes of Technology or IISc? And why should a student use their precious holiday break to go work?
Yeah, that is a really great question. To understand winter internships, we first need to look at the difference between an externship and an internship. This is based on data from Coursera. So an externship is usually very short. We're talking maybe a day to a few weeks, and it's mostly about just shadowing a professional. It's highly informational and honestly, often unpaid. An internship, however, is hands-on. You're doing real, practical, project-based work. Now, a standard summer internship might be 10 to 15 weeks long, but a winter internship condenses that intense, hands-on, practical experience into a much shorter time frame right during your break. It is just a fantastic way to test drive a career path, experience lab culture, or work at a biotech startup without committing to a whole semester.
And the timeline is absolutely crucial here. While summer gets all the hype and the crazy competition, winter roles are kind of a hidden gem. According to Goodwall, companies and labs start posting these winter openings as early as October and November. The duration is usually just 1 to 4 weeks, right over December and January. It's a phenomenal opportunity for both academic research roles and corporate industry stints. For example, the National Human Rights Commission in India offers a really structured 4-week winter program with a 12,000 rupee stipend.
Totally. And for first-year or second-year students who feel like they literally have zero experience and are stressing over their CGPA or college brand, applying early for these winter roles is key. The competition is just way lower, and labs are often looking for pure enthusiasm and basic foundational skills over a flawless academic record. Plus, so many remote winter internships exist now, meaning you could be contributing to global universities without ever leaving your house.
Okay, moving on to Section 2, prepping your digital profile. Stand out before you reach out. Because before you start firing off applications to startups or sending emails to professors whose research you admire, you absolutely have to get your house in order.
You really do. And Volt actually has an excellent winter break checklist for this. First things first, update your resume and LinkedIn. And please, do not overcomplicate your resume. Use a clean, simple template on Canva, or if you're aiming for hardcore research or engineering roles, use Overleaf for a really crisp academic look. Organize your projects neatly on Notion. Volt also recommends using this specific downtime to learn new skills. Grab a certification on Coursera or push some new code to GitHub. Employers and lab directors love candidates who actually show a commitment to continuous learning way outside the classroom.
For sure. And let's talk specifically about LinkedIn for a second, because this is where recruiters and principal investigators will look you up. Internshala lays out the exact steps to optimize your profile so you actually get found by the right people. Number 1, get a professional headshot with decent lighting. Number 2, write a compelling headline. Don't just put student. Say something like aspiring biotech researcher, proficient in Python and PCR. Number 3, detail your education in specific projects. And number 4, add at least 5 relevant skills. Highlighting specific tools, software, or research interests makes you instantly searchable, which is huge, especially if you're pitching yourself for a remote data analysis or bioinformatics internship.
Which leads us perfectly into Section 3, the cold email playbook. Earning the conversation. Now, I have to laugh because we have all seen, or maybe honestly even sent, that classic terrible student email. You know the one I'm talking about,
Respected sir or ma'am, I am very hardworking. I want internship, please reply urgently with a crying emoji. Urvi, how do we stop students from doing this, and how do they actually get a genuine reply from a super busy professor or an industry recruiter?
It literally makes me cringe every single time. Okay, the absolute warmest way to start a quote-unquote cold email is by leveraging your university's institutional network. Reach out through your career development office or find alumni from your school. Take places like the Boston University College of Engineering Career Development Office, for example. They have entire systems for this. A University of Scranton guide explicitly states that any connection, like a shared alma mater, significantly increases the likelihood that someone will actually just open your email. Always look for that common ground first.
So let's actually deconstruct the perfect cold email structure, drawing from Ed Avenues and university career guides. Step 1 is a highly specific subject line, something like computer science major with Python skills interested in your lab. That's great. Step 2 is your introduction and connection. Mention if you're an alum or if you recently read their specific paper. Step 3 is your value proposition. Mention specific research or recent company news to show genuine curiosity. Don't just say you want to learn from them. Tell them what you can actually contribute. Oh, and always properly attach your CV as a clean PDF, not a messy Word doc, please. And step 4 is the low-friction ask.
Yes, the golden rule of that low-friction ask coming from Edu Avenues is incredibly simple. Keep the entire email under 150 words. Recruiters and professors are skimming. They are not reading essays on their phones between meetings. And here is the absolute most crucial point. Ask for a 15-minute informational call, not a job. You are just trying to earn a conversation, not an immediate job offer. Also, a quick but vital tip here. Please avoid generic robotic-sounding text generated by ChatGPT. Use AI tools to brainstorm and structure your thoughts, for sure, but write the final email in your own authentic voice. People can spot an AI-generated mass email from a literal mile away.
All right, on to section 4. Follow up without annoying, persistence pays off. Okay, we need to address a very relatable college struggle right now. Rejection and ghosting. Say I send this perfect, customized 150-word email. I attach my PDF resume flawlessly, I hit send, and I hear absolutely nothing back. Just complete crickets. What do? How do I follow up without looking desperate or just super annoying?
Honestly, it happens to everyone, Silence is totally normal because these people are just incredibly busy. Edu Avenues provides a concrete, non-annoying follow-up schedule to handle exactly this scenario. Day 1 is your initial email. If you hear nothing, wait until day 4 or 5 and send a simple one-line bump. Something like, just floating this back up in case it got buried. Would still love to connect. If there's still nothing, wait until day 10 or 12 for a final try, ideally mentioning a quick update like a new GitHub project you literally just finished. And after that, stop. 2 polite follow-ups are the absolute maximum. Respect their time, stay motivated, and gracefully move on to your next target.
Which brings us to the final section, section 5, converting to full-time, from intern to employee. So let's say you nailed the cold email, you got the winter internship, and you crushed the work. How do students actually turn these short winter stints into permanent full-time job offers when they graduate?
The data on this is incredibly encouraging. According to internship to full-time conversion rates reported by the Economic Times, companies heavily rely on internships as basically extended interviews. The numbers are striking. Boston Consulting Group converts a massive 80% of their interns to full-time hires. SAP converts 60%, and HSBC offers placements to 47% of their interns. They actively want to hire you because they have already invested time and money training you.
Wow, 80% is wild. So how do you make sure you are in that top percentage that actually gets the offer? I really love this powerful quote from the Economic Times. Dino Nanjapa, the early talent lead at SAP Asia Pacific, says, "The first thing a company expects in an intern is a ready-to-do-anything attitude." Listen, they know you're a student. They know you don't know everything yet. Balancing your academic smarts with pure enthusiasm, a willingness to learn, and strong professional networking is what truly gets you hired. Don't just sit quietly at your desk. Network with your colleagues, ask smart questions, and show some initiative.
Absolutely. So to wrap up this explainer, here is your quick, actionable checklist. If you have little to no experience, please don't panic. Start building that digital profile today. Create a clean resume, Optimize your LinkedIn with relevant skills and start drafting targeted 150-word cold emails to university alumni or lab directors. And remember, consistency in your outreach matters far, far more than absolute perfection.
Spot on, Irvi. Before we go, ask yourself this. The winter break is only a few weeks long, but are you ready to use it to completely change the trajectory of your entire career? Keep pushing, keep learning, and do not let the break go to waste. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe to BioNerds and Engineers, and tell us in the comments what topic we should cover next. Until next time, keep innovating.